Hi guys, welcome to Course in Miracles Easy Peasy, lesson 213. All things are lessons God will have me learn. And I was watching, this is a review of 193, and I was watching it and it was talking about changing our story. All things are lessons God would have me learn. Waking up in the morning and the mind is everywhere, every single problem in my face, and thinking, okay, so how can I use the lesson today? That everything that happens, every feeling, every piece of little bit of anger or fear, everything that's in here is there for a reason. And it's really interesting because yesterday I didn't feel too good, and I felt like my anger was coming up in a big way about some situations, and I felt quite low, and it's gone now. It's gone completely because I experienced it. I gave myself a chance to feel that, and it was okay, because all things are lessons that God would have me learn, you know. And looking at things from the body's eyes, when we see things from the way we think they are, we don't learn the lesson because we're stuck. We judge, we compare, we complain, and we're stuck in the way the world is because of the way we see the world with our body's eyes. But the minute we accept that everything is a lesson, therefore we cannot know the meaning yet until we've experienced that lesson, until we've given ourselves a chance for whatever needs to come up to be dealt with. That we don't watch it from the body's eyes, we watch it from a neutral, perceptive point of view. A bit like they say, a parent, when a parent sees children fighting, and all they can do is they can say something like, okay, they'll put some healthy boundaries in, but they will also say to the children, in their minds, in their hearts, they'll know that that child will learn eventually. So when God watches us tie ourselves up in knots or become like that little kitten that cannot get out of the mess that we've created sometimes, like a little kitten that gets tangled up in wool, then God will say, you have that wisdom inside you to get out of this. I'm not going to take you out of it yet until you're able to figure out why you got into it in the first place, and you're able to let that go. That's it. Let it go. I was watching yesterday something about Muji and the Arabs and the Jews, and people saying that they don't even remember why the Arab and the Jews hate each other anymore. Sometimes, you have this argument, and a couple of weeks later you think, well, why did I have this argument? I don't even remember anymore. All I know that it's something inside, or this judgment that I have towards somebody said that something was wrong, and therefore I needed to have the argument. And how the mind works. As soon as you start focusing on that, guess what happens? You start to feel angry again at that person or yourself, because that's how the other mind works, the mind of the ego, not the mind of God. You see, all things are lessons, for the voice of God is telling us exactly what goes on here. So you can easily focus on what's made you angry, or you can suddenly realize, guess what, I'm not angry anymore because I don't even remember why I was angry in the first place. And love is more important. So it's time to sit down with that person and say, I'm sorry. I am so sorry that I did something to hurt you. I'm sorry, Lauren. I'm sorry that I did something to hurt you. And that's when the magic and the miracle will happen. So try it. Try it. Make amends. Make amends to yourself, so to speak. Find someone that you don't like or you don't get on with who has hurt you really badly. And instead of focusing on what it is that they did to hurt you, say in your heart, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. It's the Ho'oponopono. You don't have to mean it. But the minute you are giving the universe a chance to feel that you have some responsibility in the matter, guess what happens? You start to feel better inside, and a lot of that anger will disappear. So as I say, if you've got someone in life that you're not getting on with, or that you feel has upset you, that is the person that you need to say, how are you? I love you. I hope everything's okay with you. And don't mention what's upset you. Don't mention that yet. And see what happens. See how the barrier starts to come down. Forget about yourself. Forget about your own issues and your problems and the blame. Just think about that other human being, because all things are lessons for the voice of God, and that person is giving you an opportunity to learn something about yourself. So be humble. Be humble. You know, someone in my life who I love told me not to send them any more things about my work and my music and my performing. A lot of people would say that's cruel and not nice, and they just don't want to know these people, you know, and their family. But yet, I think what they're trying to teach me is humility. Be humble, Lauren, and hug your good times. Hold on to your successes, but feel them inside. You don't have to tell everyone all the time. Be humble and grateful, and understand that that person may have a reason, but that's not your issue. Your issue is to learn about yourself. So good luck with your relationships today. I hope that helped a lot. As I say, if you feel there's someone out there you need to forgive because you feel, oh, they did this to me or they hurt me or whatever, and you're blaming, leave it. Sit with yourself and think, that person gave me an opportunity to get to know myself better. So I love you so much and thank you. Don't put up with any bad behavior. You set a healthy boundary. That's true as well. But in your heart you understand. You understand that you created this in the first place. And that person is only manifesting what you created. So all things are lessons for the voice of God. Have a beautiful day. Hopefully I'll be able to follow what I'm teaching today. Love you lots. Bye.